Hello folks and welcome back to Roller Coaster Tycoon. We are here this time in Corkscrew Follies. We've successfully completed all of the original game and now we're going to move our way through all of these. It's set up the same way. We have expert parks, we have challenging parks, and then we have our beginner parks. And then we'll move in through Loopy Landscapes, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. And honestly, I've never played Wacky Worlds or Time Twister. The only time I've owned those games are on ones that I recently got on Steam. Well, not recently, but got on Steam well after the CD era had ended. I'm really excited to go in for Corkscrew Follies because there's some really major changes to the game that happened in this one that made it just a pure delight. Like, it's really, really upped the game. So we're going to go into Whispering Cliffs. It's been a long time since I've been in here, but let's take a look and see what we have. We've developed a seaside cliffs into a thriving amusement park. We have to achieve a value of at least $170,000 by the end of October year 3. So if we rotate through here and take a look, yeah, you can see that there is not a lot of land. And there are quite a few cliffs. So let's take a look here. Trains, we're obviously not going to use a train. I don't know why that's an option. We have lots of flat rides, which are great because they're an easy way to increase value. We have some decent coasters. Mainly, these coasters take up don't take up a lot of space, which is great for us because we need that. Thrill rides are a little lacking. Water rides, we have my favorite, the log flume, which is great because we can just have it dive off the edge here and be good. And we have plenty of food and drink and bathrooms and information. Man, this is a good setup to get started with. I understand why this is on the easy ones then. So let's take a look and see where we want to go. This way or that, because I'm planning on only opening up one of these at a time. So I think we're going to get rid of this pathway here. And then we'll just get rid of all of this stuff because I don't particularly care for that pathway and I don't think it's going to help us out too much. And a little extra cash just never hurt anybody, right? So we're going to go in, we're going to get rid of that whole half of the park. That will become ours down the road here, but for right now, I don't want it. What I do want though is I want to build out this pathway in a way that makes sense to me. And the way that makes sense to me is just to have a straight line going back. So that's what I'm going to do. Because what I'm trying to do is maximize the amount. Oops, sorry, I need to turn that. I want to maximize the amount of space I have to do things. And in order to have that max space, we need to have our paths out of the way of everything else. Now, obviously here we can't do that. We need to kind of come over and then we can pop down. But this is, again, as you've seen, if you've watched any of my Roller Coaster Tycoon content, this is how I play this game. I go through, I play with paths, and then I focus on making sure that we have the basic building blocks in place. So I'm going to get rid of the paths here first. And then we'll go in and do the rest. Alright, so let's get rid of all of this stuff. Alright, and I guess I'm just going to put that there, just so we know that that's where that path will eventually be. It's not there yet, but that's where it's eventually going to go. All right. So I like starting off with some basic rideage here. So let's get that all put into place. And $1 seems fair. So we have our first ride built in there. We'll open that up. We'll open the park 2. Let's go in and get a pirate ship or something simple. Place that in place here. And we'll open that bad boy up as well. Now, it's been a long time since I played some of these scenarios, so I really don't remember any good tips or tricks for this one of ways to really just get started and to roll through everything. I just don't remember them. All right, and then it's going to be $4.50. No, $4. There we go. All right, we'll open that bad boy up. I'm going to stop people from walking much farther than that because we don't have anything built out there, so there's no reason for them to go that far. And let's take a look here. I guess I will connect this, no, not that one, but with this, because then we can at least build some food and restrooms and stuff right in that area. I'll put a restroom over here, and then we'll get a small little food area set up. Alright, and we'll do hot dogs, I guess. I want to make $2 on that. So it'll be $2.50, which sounds like a good deal for a hot dog. Alright. So let's go in here. And we'll just kind of build out. All of the little spots along here. It's a pretty hilly place, so we gotta be a little careful about what we're doing, but shouldn't be too big a deal. Alright, then we can go with trash cans and do our thing here. Alright, cool. So let's go in. Let's see, I think we can fit a nice little coaster in here. I really like Virginia Wheels. Where's my favorite one? Texas Tubs. I think this ride's awesome. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It does for this scenario, but it's a really cool little ride. The problem I have with these in general, the Virginia Wheels, is that they just cause a lot of nausea. And I don't think this is a park that's going to be able to handle that too well. So we're going to build this coaster somewhere around here. And this is not going to be a very big coaster. At least I'm not thinking it will be a very big coaster. Because we got to stay within the confines of our land here. So we have to be kind of careful about how we choose to go about doing stuff on this one. And I don't know how good or bad of a job that is. We'll find out, I guess. Oh, we can't go up there. Okay. Alright, and there's no brakes on this one, so it's kind of a weird ride to bring to an end. There we go. Okay. Entrance will be there. The exit will be there. How many do we get? 4 cars? 4 cars should be enough. This is not going to be a high volume park, I don't think. I also don't think I need a super long line for that one. But I'd be happy to be proven wrong. Alright, so let's get our pathway in here for whatever that's going to bring us. Actually, we can make a better pathway for the line itself. So let's get that put into place. There we go. Okay. Now let's take a look at car 1. It's already gone through. Look at that. Not a complex coaster at all. It's only a 40-second ride time, and it's making us a good bit of options there. I'm really happy with that. We're just going to call that Wooden Wild Mouse because we are creative. Let's see. How long is the ride? 40 seconds. And there's 4 trains. Well, that makes the math easy. So maximum waiting time is going to be 10 seconds. The minimum wait time will be like 8 seconds. We'll wait for a full load. And then we'll open this bad boy up. And I guess I should also hire some staff at this point. There we go. Okay. We have our staff in place. We can unpause this now and hope that the big bucks fly in here. And while we're waiting on that, we can build some additional lines and rides and things that hopefully will attract our guests over to this area of the park. Because I don't really see many people back here yet. Although, I mean, we have 25 guests, so there's not a lot of people, period. But that's okay. We'll get there. Not super worried about that part of it yet. So we'll throw another bathroom back here. Even though the other one's not far away, I still like to have multiple choices. And then we will put that in place. And we're going to go with another hot dog stand. And then we'll get some of these guys on there. Okay, cool. And real fast, I need to see, can we buy any land? Does not appear to be so. Okay. Just wanted to check. And I think back here, depending on our research, what do we got right now? Classic wooden coaster? Nice. Alright, so I'm really more focused on thrill rides right now, but coasters are okay. I'd particularly like a steel coaster just because you can have boosters and other things drop off. But we'll see how that plays out here as time goes on. There we go. And what are our finances looking like? What's our park value? Park value is already 30 grand. Cool. Alright, and we have $3,000. Let's just see. Custom ride, come on. Alright, can we... Okay, we can't go up that high. So when we build this, it's going to have to drop off pretty quick. That's okay. We can have it do that because we can just have it dive right into here. There we go. Actually, let's put an on-ride photo there because we know that I love making easy money in this game, so we're going to make easy money. Let's see, we need to get back up to 30. That doesn't sound too hard. Alright. Oh, okay, so what I should do here, just have this do that, and then do a little sideways shuffle, and then it can come up. I can't come up, I guess I can move this path. Okay, we'll play with this path selection here a little later. Let's see, we'll bring that like so. We'll have it turn. I don't think we're gonna have enough room to do this. Oh, we only need one spot. Okay. We might have enough space then. Oh, we almost had enough space. Alright, so let's go down here. We'll just have this turn one spot earlier. Then we should be able to bring it up. We'll have to fix that potential issue. Alright, and then we can do what we intended to do, which is that. And it really didn't disrupt that path all that much, did it? Okay, we'll keep the exit close there, or closer to the front. And then the line, we're going to have to do something stupid because we need to have a longer line than what it's providing us right now. So we're just going to wrap this around the station, I think. Alright, I'm happy with that. And then we can also open that bad boy up. We'll test this out. Let's see, 16 boats. Get it up to 18, that sounds good. And hopefully we'll be able to clear these out really fast. So the first part of this ride is actually going to be really fun. You go immediately out into a big drop, and then through a tunnel into another one, get your photo taken, which we need to talk about. $3.20, so we can make $3. And I'm hoping we can charge about $4 or $5 for this. I'm not sure where we're gonna be exactly, but we'll figure it out. And this is the first one in a while that we've had that is purely dedicated to park value, which is something that I have not focused on at all for the most part, other than on the challenge that absolutely require it. So again, a little bit different of a challenge. Nothing crazy, but a little challenge that we have to take into account. Alright, so this is going down its last drop right. Somewhere in here. Oh no, it's coming up the hill right now. Okay. So that one is going to be going down its drop. Whee! Splash. And then, okay, it slows down enough for those turns. And then we have space for more rides in here as well. So we have another roller coaster coming our way. Please be a steel coaster. Alright, it's medium fun, so it's going to be a $4 ride. And let's see, it's 1 minute 48 seconds, so 108 seconds divided by 18 gives us what? 108 divided by 18 is 6 seconds on the dot. That never happens. So this one's going to be 5, and this one will be 7, and then if we run long, they'll average out. So we can open this bad boy up now, and hopefully the peeps are going to start flooding in here. You can see our pathways are growing. We have 173 guests, and they apparently love this ride. I'm really happy with that. If you take a look, it's 96%, whereas some of these other ones, it's 92, but it's not a big line. This one, what? 56, yeah, they don't want little baby rides. Okay, so that kind of gives us another pathway to go here, too, with our thrill rides. Or should I say more gentle rides. Just don't. We don't have a group of people who want to have that, so there's no point in forcing their hand on that. Although, I mean, I could really easily put in one of these guys right over here, which I might do anyway, just because I can. No, yeah, well, I could if we had enough money, but we don't have enough money, so that's a thing. All right. This is where we're going to start getting a whole bunch of people wanting to go and stuff. All right, so I'm going to speed the game up here just for a sec. And I'm going to go back to normal speed because I always want to be increasing our value. And a really easy way to do that is to just add some trees and shrubs and stuff. It doesn't seem like it would be a big deal, but the game really values these sometimes. So I'm gonna cheat the system a bit. Well, when I can afford to cheat the system, I will. And we'll go in and just add in some additional little trees here. There we go. And the whole goal of that is to really stabilize, because occasionally it's going to have, not weekly profit, park value. You can see that there's been some big increases and then it starts to level off as we stop building. But this can help stabilize that and help it stay up instead of starting to drop down, which it really, really wants to do. So we're going to speed the game up here again. We're going to hopefully see that this thing gets a lot more popular. And it's backing up because it's waiting that 7 seconds while there's not enough people to get on it. But as this ride grows in popularity, that should be not as much of an issue. We have a classic mini coaster, which not the best choice for us. We're going to go into research, and I want thrill rides. I want actual thrill rides here. So we'll do that, and hopefully that will help us out here. Finance-wise, I'm going to take out a little loan. And we're going to go in here, and we're going to try to add on, again, just trying to keep our value up if we can. So do that and that. This one is one I don't understand with Open RCT, why the max people is only 5. This seems like it should be able to support significantly more people, but what do I know? Right, and we're getting people on it, so that's good. It's probably because there's no ratings. Oh no, there are ratings. All right, I can deal. But we've almost filled up this entire side already. Like, they're not well spaced, but they're not terribly spaced either. And we can easily swap out some of these rides for other things if we need to. But we'll see how that goes. And in that little bit of time, we're already up to 300 people, which is awesome. And we have this area, which I don't know which side is bigger. Maybe they're about the same. I'm not really sure. But we need to get a bigger coaster here that has some capacity. Probably somewhere over here and have it drop off and just do stuff like basically be an out and back coaster along here and then lift hill at the end is what I'm thinking. It's going to require quite the investment of time and effort, but that's okay. We can deal with that. So if we take a look here, all right, so we're going to get rid of some of that. 6 cars. I want 7. I really want 7. There we go. Okay. Alright, and we're just going to make a very simple out and back coaster once we borrow some more cash. Let's pause it real fast to see how much we can borrow. 20 is our limit, so we're going to try to keep this coaster under 4 grand. We'll see how we do with that. Alright. So we'll do something like this. No, I want it to go out here like so. What I'd really love to have happen, if I can get it to work. I got it to work, yes. We'll throw an on-ride photo section on there, because why not? And then we can have the lift hill start off and bring us all the way up. Okay, we need a little bit more money. That doesn't need to go up that high. We'll bring it to here. Oh my goodness, we're just eating through cash here. Alright, let's kick that out to the right there. Then we'll spin it around. Put a little brakey brake. And a little blocky brake. And there we go. I'm pretty happy with that. I can roll with that. We'll have to see how it performs, but right now I'm feeling pretty excited about that coaster. Alright, so let's see what it does. We have 2 trains, cool. Let's test them out and see what it does. So train 1 immediately goes down that drop. Get a nice little head chopping action there. Goes around, not at insane speeds. And doesn't actually slow down in the lift hill till about halfway up, which is awesome because that should be a nice, quick, easy ride. And as soon as this guy clears the lift hill, that one will be out. Oh, with 3D cinema, that's going to be a good ride actually because it seems to rain a lot in this park, so that's going to help us out. Alright, goes through that S-bend at like in the low teens, so I'm cool with that. And then we clear that all out. Oh man, I'm really happy with this ride. Now, let's take a look at the paint because the colors of the train are terrible. Peach tan, that's what I wanted. Alright. Moss green. How's that look? I'm cool with both those. Alright. Let's say, ooh, yay us. Alright, we'll get that going. We have all of that. How long does the ride itself take? It is a 57-second ride. So our max is going to be, I don't know, like 25 seconds. And our minimum will be like 15 seconds. Sure. And we're just going to call it Cliff Drop. It's not, again, I'm not creative when it comes to naming these rides. I just do what pops in my head for all of a split second and hope that that works. Alright, so we're going to do similar to what we did with the log flume. We're going to build over the station to conserve some space. I also really like building over stations because it gives you an idea of how, like, you can see that it takes up this area and you can fill that area up with people, so you get an idea of how many people will fit on the ride itself. Alright, so we're going to do something like that. We're just going to wait for it. We're not going to take out a loan for whatever financial ailments we have right now. We're going to wait patiently. Okay, that works. Let's go here, and then we'll open this bad boy up. I can't see where that was. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that spot should be there. All right, let's take a look at our finances, see where we're at here. Our park value continues to soar upwards, which is what we need. We are running into some money issues, and we're not bringing in many guests, which is okay. But we do have some things to be concerned about here, so we need to play a little closer to the chest while we're going through and creating some of these other things. I may consider doing some advertising to get people in the park, particularly to the back areas of the park, although it looks like they're doing a good job of getting there. Just rides like this, they don't care for. Alright. So, let's see here. Where can we put the 3D cinema once we can afford it? Oh, does this take up to 3x3 space? Alright. We're going to close this one down. It's going away. And we're going to put the 3D cinema in its place. Alright, so it's going to go away. We made back $252, which not too bad. There we go. We got that replaced quickly. Money-wise, it's fine. I'm going to just play with some paint a little bit here real fast. It's not letting me select those for some reason, but that's fine. Open that bad boy up. And while it's not like the most super thrilling ride in the world, it is a step above the scrambler that was there before. Alright, so taking a look at our money, this is making us $11,000 an hour. This one is making us $2,000 an hour, and this one, not operating at full capacity, but it's making us $10,000 an hour. So we should be in really good shape money-wise here once we have a chance to let some of this grow a little bit. And we're still moving through and hopefully getting some more thrill rides so we can do more stuff with them. But we need to see what the game's going to offer us here. Oh, I can even build underneath. Oh, no. God help us. Okay. I was trying to build under these, but I can't. And then I just wrecked my line. I'm sorry, game. Did not mean to do so. Alright, while we can do that, we'll do something along those lines. Okay. Happy with that. Because we have little cutouts for some stuff now. We need a bathroom over on this side, which we can fit in there once we have enough money. There we go. And we're just going to go through and try to add on stuff here. I'd really like to eventually get back into the theming and all the other stuff that this game is capable of doing. It's just, one, I haven't practiced it in a long time. And two, the original set of Roller Coaster Tycoon, not the best for it. That comes down in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Even though it gives you options, like none of this stuff was in the original game. This is all add-on stuff that Open RCT gives you. So while I'm totally cool giving out extra station spots and like this log flume would never operate this way in the original game, I'm cool with that. I just want to kind of give ourselves some time to get more acquainted with the game. Alright, so we got all of that stuff in place. Got that. Alright, I'm pretty happy here. We're already up to almost 500 guests. This pathway they have to come in on is brutal, by the way. I'm shocked that they're not like exhausted by the time they get to us. And we're coming with decent amounts of money as well. Let's see what our guests are thinking here. Okay, they're pretty happy overall, it seems like. And we might just add on another food court-esque kind of area. Another info kiosk. Drink area. And let's see, do we add on French fries or hot dogs? Let's just add on more hot dogs. Can I pet that dog? Has anybody seen that video? That kills me every time. It's a little girl who's trying to pet what she thinks is a dog, but it's a black bear in their backyard. It's hilarious. I love it. All right, so we need $300 to be able to afford that. So we're just going to speed the game up a little bit here as some cash comes rolling our way, hopefully. There we go. All right. Finance-wise, how we doing? We're up to 1440 again. We need to go back and just add on some little things to make the park more valuable. I really like putting in trees that make no sense, that don't match any of the other decor, and slowly try to incorporate them so that they do make sense. But stuff like this, it adds value for a park, and that's what we're trying to do, is just make sure we have value built in here. Motion simulator, that's a good ride for this park too. I'm happy with that one. Alright, so we're going to go back to normal speed. Let's take a look and see where we want to put that. Motion simulator could fit there, but we have space for a bigger ride, so I'm not going to put it there. This space, if we move this over, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could put it, if we move this over, we could put it in that area. Although there's not really space for a line, so I'm not a big fan of that idea. There's space here, sort of, but not really. I could put it down here, but again, there's not any flat area to put stuff. So we'd have, yeah, no, there's not going to work there. So probably somewhere over here and have it feed into that area, I think is going to be what we do. So let's go over to the thing here. All right, we'll do that. The entrance will be there. The exit will be right there. Motion simulator. Numero uno. $2 seems more than fair for that ride. And then we'll open that bad boy up. And how is our... Yeah, this guy's probably busy. Alright, so we'll speed the game up a little bit more again here. We still have more thrill rides coming our way. Which is probably the hang time-esque ride. I forget what they're called. I always forget what they're called. I want to drop towers, really what I want. See how we're doing money-wise with this one. It's now up to 14. Beautiful. This one still should be around 11 or 12. It's 10, but it's okay. And finance-wise here, if we take a look, yeah, you see, we dipped. We dipped a lot without really any real rhyme or reason for it. We still have space here. So we're going to do a thrill ride. I'm also going to turn back on coasters here. I think we need another coaster. And I'm going to keep paying down our debt here as we're trying to wait some of this stuff out because we need that to go away so we can build more things. Hire some more handymen. We're going to exist in this area of the world. And handyman 1, you're going to live here. And you're going to live in this area overall. That's where our greatest area of need is right now. What was that announcement? We had an announcement that just came. It was just American. Okay. So we're going to have to build some more rides here to keep our value up. We're looking for the cheapest rides possible. So like a Crooked House is just stupidly cheap. So we can kind of get it over here maybe. I wish the pop-ups would stay just a little bit longer. Okay, we're not going to get it there because the supports are too high. But can I get it there? Let's get it there. Alright, I already hate myself for how this is going to end up looking. I apologize to everybody in advance. I'm letting you know that this is not my choice. This is a choice I need to make for the completion of the scenario. But this is not how I would want to do things. I'm going to try to... We'll see how this works. It's not going to work at all. Okay. So let's see if I bring it down. Well, let's go straight. And then bring it down like so. we can do that. Although I need that to be a ride entryway. All right. I don't know how many people can even fit in the Crooked House. Probably too many, or not enough. One of the two. All right, so let's see here. We got that. I hate myself for this. I'm sorry. Oh, this is gonna suck to build. Because I can't see where it's gonna come out at. Like, I need it to come out. Alright, let me see if I can find the exact spot we're at here. Alright, we're just gonna get rid of these for right now. Pop that one down. Over. And then this one will come out straight and then down. Okay. Top spin, there it is. Not hang time, top spin. There we go. No, yeah, it's gonna be like a 50-cent edition. I don't care. How many people does it fit in? 5 guests? Oh my god. Well, I certainly added a few things to keep the people there busy if they would like to go on that ride. But I can't imagine this is going to be a popular one. Yeah, all of them hate it already. But what we can do, let me pause this. I can just close this, demolish it, get my money back. So unpause it. We're going to construct it, delete it, and then close out of there. We got money back, and then we can go with our big ride. Put it in there like so. Come on, we just need, there we go. Just need to raise it up one spot. There we are. Boom, boom. That needs to cost more than that. It's on beginner mode, yes. And we'll open that bad boy up. It's going to be a vomit machine, but I'm okay with that. And we'll let people get a little close, but not too close to the exit. Okay. Let's go back into finances, see how we're doing. You can see there's definitely been a dip. It should go back up here. Let's take a look. What can we do to really help us out here? Alright, we have this little flat area over here. Let's see. Can I build a Ferris wheel that takes up that space? Yes, I can. Nope, not there. Right there. So I'll go in like that. Can I put it there? No, no, good God. I'm having all kinds of problems with making paths the way the exact spaces I want them. Okay, so we have that. We're gonna construct this. You're gonna go there. I don't know why this is one of the default color schemes for the Ferris wheel. I hate that color scheme. It looks terrible in my eyes. I think this is better. It's not my favorite, but it's better. And we got our Ferris wheel. Cool. Again, our goal right now is to add value to the park, nothing else. That's what we're concerned with, is just getting as much value as we can out of this park. So yeah, we're going to put trees in that don't make any sense. Absolutely we are. I'm going to forest this whole area up. I hate myself so much right now for how this all looks and feels, but these little bits help. And for the rides, they also added a little excitement. So it's not like entirely for naught. It's mostly a waste of time, but it's okay. Let's see. They need to go to the bathroom. Where are we having most of those people at? Because we have 3 bathrooms. We could have more, but I don't think we need them. I think we're okay. I'm not going to worry about that right now. See, we got a roller coaster coming our way. Let's speed this up. What is our timeline here? Because I don't even remember. When do we need to achieve this? By October of year 3. Okay, we're still in year 1. I'm not too worried. Suspended swing coaster. Not a bad. Well, it kind of sucks. I'm not a big fan of those rides, especially in this game. I don't particularly care for them at all. All right, so let's try to build something that's cheap and easy. We're gonna go with the Virginia Reel, which are very cheap and very easy to make. So we're gonna go like that. All right, so it's only a height. It's not too big. I think we're just gonna have it do some gypsy doos. Because like I can't support anything over that, so we're not gonna go that way. Can't, okay. I was gonna try to have it go up and then down, but I don't think that's gonna work. Up, there, down, and then can I have it go there? Because there's nothing special, it's just station. Alright, I'm not proud of this ride. Let's go with that statement right out of the gate here. 4 cars again. Alright, we'll take a look and see how that goes. Don't really know. And I need to paint it because I hate the color of it as well. So I want that brown. So can I make that yellow? Yeah, it looks better. Get rid of the yellow there. There we go. It's already over. Okay, that's not worth it at all. So we're gonna close that, do some construction, and get rid of that hot mess because that ride is terrible. I guess we could go in for another wild mouse. Do we have the other style of cars is my question. Okay, we need to take a look and see if we have the mine style cars or not. Do we have those? Yes, we do. See, now we can do a totally different name for the ride. Perfect. Oh, we're out of the park. Oops. Alright, and this is gonna just go all over our open areas here. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing right now. What do I want to do? Alright, I think this is going to work. See, the mine cars are interesting because you can add trains with those, whereas the other one you can't. Now, it's a really small station that we have, but the idea here is that by adding trains as opposed to just single cars, we got an extra car out of there. We're only going to have 3 with the mine cars if we did them individual, but we get 4 total cars if we do them as a train. So train's an obvious choice. Oh, this thing rips into the station. I love it. Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It seems like a $4 ride. Now, what would you call it? Mine cart. That's 2 words. Minecart escape? Oh, we'll find that out. Alright, so we're here. It's a 31-second ride. So that means they need to leave at a minimum of, we'll leave it at 10 and a maximum of 15. We'll leave another train and we'll wait for a full load. We can open that up. And then we can get that one off our list here. There we go. We're running out of room quickly again. So we're going to have to either start stacking stuff, which might be a little tough, or we're going to have to find some more rideage to do things with. We have a mine train coaster. Again, not what we need. The problem with this coaster here is it takes up a lot of space. The nice thing is, though, is that we have this space over here that we can have something dive off and exist all along this area. I probably should have made this much more compact and had it race through here, which we still can do through all of this, which we might have to wind up doing. Finance-wise, we're taking a look. We're getting closer, but it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be close. Interesting that this one is in the easy parks, because it's a little more challenging than what you'd think it would be. Alright, hopefully we're going to keep getting some cash here. I'm going to try to keep that if we get the mine train, which we do. Alright, so I don't know why I said if. We know we're getting the mine train. Alright, I'm giving myself $7,000 to build this ride. It's going to exist somewhere in here. It's going to immediately dive down and just exist in this area underneath all of this stuff. This is where in Parkitect that button where you can look over top is awesome. And I desperately wish I had it here because it would be a great tool to have for us. But alas, we do not have it. So we have to deal with not having it. Alright, I think I'm going to have it turn around here. So 1 and 2. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to go on a steep drop, so. All right, let's get rid of supports and vegetation. All right. Alright, so far, almost all of this ride has been underground, and I am fine with that. Now here comes the part where we need to turn supports back on, because I don't know where it's at in relation to our other coasters. So let's build straight, and you can see that it is in the way. So we'll put our all-ride photo section there, and then we can have it dive back out of the way. Well, let's see, can we have it turn the other way? Alright, no all-ride photo section for you. Alright, now we're just riding along with this other one. See, I really wish we could do on-ride photo sections. Oh, we can do them underground in this one. Okay. There we go. Brakes. And block brake. Okay. Entrance on one side, that on the other. We should have 2 trains. Cool. Oh god. Okay. I didn't realize we were on fast forward mode there. But we didn't have to take out much of a loan for that ride, which is good. And our value has dwindled greatly, but it should come up here as we have this ride doing its thing. There we go. That's what we need out of the coaster. Good solid rating. Hopefully no big problems with it. And then we're just going to cover over the existing queue of the other rides with this ride. There we go. Alright, that entire ride is 59 seconds, so the max wait time is going to be 30. Minimum wait time is going to be more like 24. And we'll wait for a full load. Open it up. There we go. Alright. I'm cool with that. The only thing I'm not thrilled with is this area. It takes up a lot of space, but we don't really have a lot of other options with it. And we'll see exactly what it brings us here shortly. How long is this ride's line? 7 minutes, are they thinking? Okay. We'll give you guys some TVs, don't worry. TVs distract everybody. Whenever I see an amusement park, whenever I'm at an amusement park, should I say, and then there are TVs, I know I'm going to be waiting for a very long time. Alright, but our first guests are on the ride here, so let's take a look at where they're at. They're going through doing their thing. They should come out, turn around. And this ride does get going. That's one thing I can say. It does start to move here. And the interaction between the two rides is stellar. We have very similar ratings between the two on pretty much every aspect. They're not far off. They're like tenths off of most of the things. So that's awesome. Let's hire an entertainer here. And you're going to be assigned this area. There we go. Alright, I'm cool with that. Ooh, hold on. When do we get the vertical drop coaster? When I just missed that entirely? Okay, it just happened on April 3rd. Okay. Too busy trying to work on that other coaster there, but okay. That makes me feel a little better that we have a ride that, one, has massive capacity, but also we have some options of doing some things with. The question now becomes, do we start stacking rides on top of rides? Because we could, like, over here, we could get a ride up here and figure out the lineage for it, which I think I'm going to do. Okay, I'm not proud of this, but it's something I feel needs to be done in order to save our park here from losing this round. So let's see, how can we do this that makes the most sense? There we go. We got that one built. All right, and that one's going to be easier than I thought. All right. Open that bad boy up. I hate the coloring of it. I don't care though. I think I've ever seen a Skyride that its main color schemes are red and black that has a yellow and white carriage. But whatever. We're doing good on the money department. Like, we're doing fine making money. And we're at 155,000, so we're actually not far off of having this one set and ready to go. Steel Wild Mouse. I don't know what that one is. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's original to the game or not. I remember what it is now, but I don't remember if that's original to the game or not. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Yeah, see, the problem here is that we can't, like, do crazy stuff out of all this. Like, I would love to, like, have that do a vertical drop off the cliff and go into a loop or something, but we just can't do that. Over here, I guess we could. So let's see what we have as our options over in this area. Of course we're at the safest park in the country. Alright, so let's see. This one, the only thing I hate about these rides are they're just stupidly expensive. So we're going to go in and hopefully figure out exactly what we want to do here. Why can't I build there? Oh, cliff drops in the way. Okay. It's all just a matter of getting things lined up the way you want them to be. There we go. Hey, we didn't even need to finish that park. We got it done. So, Red Moon Rocket. Okay. I have no idea what we did. Chief Park. Oh, you know what I was doing? I kept going over here and looking at our... I was looking at the company value. We have the park value, just by putting that little bit in, jumped up a whole bunch. All right. So, did we do a beautiful, amazing park? No. Did the scenario allow us to do an amazing, beautiful park? Also, no. So I'm pretty happy with where we're at. We got 4 coasters and soon to be a 5th, and a number of flat rides, and we had almost 1,000 guests in our park, which not too shabby for a really small park. Folks, thanks for joining me. I'm happily getting back into Roller Coaster Tycoon here, mainly Corkscrew Follies, and I'm excited to do some more. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.